It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Ryan Yarbrough gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
Yusniel Diaz is the next to bat. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
140.
On the ground to third. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, one away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Velasquez. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Edwin Encarnacion is on deck. And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 23.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a two-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. First home run of the campaign for him as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
And here's Renato Nunez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one. 3-1. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That is fifth. The designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr.
So digging in now, Dwight Smith Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Smith, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. John Means is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that lost 15 games last year. You know that had to bother him in the offseason. There's nothing more than he'd like to do than to shake that 15-loss season from a year ago.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kevin Kiermaier.
And the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Willie Adames. He swings and grounds it to short. The throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now. Blew that fastball right by him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Canelo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 2-0. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
So now to the plate, Ramon Urias. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Nope. A ball and a strike. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Pedro Severino comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Severino, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
To the plate now, Malquin Canelo, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, 0-1. And there's ball one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Diaz moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Hit to first, fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
To short. Reined in. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail things here 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and in with the bat in his hands will be Yusniel Diaz.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there, 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. An 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
In now, Renato Nunez is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Margot looks up, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. As he
Hey.
takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Margot. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Striding in once again, Anthony Santander. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Adames waits on it, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We play 2.5. It's the Orioles 5, the Rays 0. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Lays off 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Standing in, Nate Lowe. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Lowe, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 13th round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows them to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
So a full count now. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Now the 3-2 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Margot leads off second with nobody out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. High in the air out to center field. Canelo is right there, one down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Now batting, Mike Zunino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
1-2.
One out and a runner on second base. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Canelo is back and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up to Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Kevin.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. From the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%, and with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second base.
Ready for another chance? Ramon Urias as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Pedro Severino.
Digging in, Pedro Severino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Jalen Beeks answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Jalen Beeks.
Into the box, Malquin Canelo, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the plate first after the ball hit the dirt.
Ready for another shot now. Yusniel Diaz, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in, Willie Adames. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Jack Mayfield is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury.
Number 9, Jack Mayfield. The batter, the third baseman, Brian.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And he takes ball one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. 1 there. Relay to Encarnacion, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
At the plate, Brandon Lau. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
That evens it up 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fouled away. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
At the plate now, Yandy Diaz. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Canelo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Orioles lead it 5-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Velasquez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch.
Ball.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And he fouls this one off. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
1-1.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Renato Nunez is on deck. Full count still. He'll try it again. 3-2. Just short, hit hard. Throw, got him. Oh, what a play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're up 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder, Medwell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to short. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The first baseman, number 35.
Stepping up now, Nate Lowe. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball at inside. Yeah. 1-1.
1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Nunez ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, Mike.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're down here 5-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Dwight Smith Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And it's 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Here's the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jack Mayfield. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Two and 0 now. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Fastball just off the inside corner. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Joaquin Canelo, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Popped him up. Low. He's got it, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Orioles are on top 6-1. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Diaz has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie.
Digging in to try it again, Willie Adames. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. High in the air out towards shallow right. Diaz in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Standing in, Brian Anderson. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Mayfield is there, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Stepping in, Andrew Velasquez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Number 88.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 0 now. Edwin Encarnacion will be next. And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Line drive to center field. Margot is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Renato.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner in there for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Oliver Drake will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Oliver Drake.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dwight Smith Jr. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Chase Goslin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Rio Ruiz has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 15, Rio Ruiz.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Just hung in there on that one. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
The pitch. A ball and no strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They trail 6-1. Ready to begin the 8th. At the plate, Anthony Santander. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Settling in now, Jack Mayfield. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's a pop-up now. Low is calling for it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Pedro Severino.
Ready now for Baltimore, Pedro Severino. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. The 1-0 home.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Margot on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 6-1. Now in the box, Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, Manuel Margot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Even 1-1 count to Margot. In there, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Nick Lowe.
Striding into the box, Nate Lowe. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. A bouncer to the left side. And into left field for a one-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kevin.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Miguel Castro is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. From the belt, the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. From the stretch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Severino. And that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Now at the plate, Joaquin Canelo. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Diaz.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Yusniel Diaz. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. but this will wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Andrew Velasquez, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. The second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Brian Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike called, 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Show Track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. So striding forward now, Brandon Lau. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
0-1's the count.
2 out, nobody on. And right into the shift, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Again, another foul ball.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
6-1 the final tally today. The Baltimore Orioles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Means gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ryan Yarbrough couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.